I started to say I'm really excited to share Elijah with y'all tonight. And most of you have known me for quite a while and have known only that I channel Metatron. And it's been a very quick and exciting introduction to Elijah and Elijah's energy. And he has a lot more work to do. Pardon me, I have to send someone another link. So, all right, lots more work to do, and he's going to be joining with Metatron and Melchizedek to bring forward some just really, really yummy stuff. And Lynn and I are going to be doing some teaching next year that includes Jesus and Magdalene and Hathor and Elijah and Metatron and Melchizedek. Going to be really exciting. So.
And Elijah was Jesus's teacher. And he's what you guys will hear when Wendy does this channeling is it's unlike anything that most of us have ever experienced. It literally sounds as if three or more or a collective are actually communicating. So you're in for quite a treat. And just welcome to everybody who's here.
And Terry, did Terry get on? Hi, Catherine. I'm sorry, I'm helping people find the link. I'm not ignoring you guys.
Yes, Terry's in.
Terry's in. Okay, good.
That's pretty rock.
Beautiful. All right. So it's almost 5 after our starting time. So I'm going to stop with my trying to help people, and they will find it and figure it out.
And we're recording. So we're
yes,
it
is already recording. Hi, Joyce.
Does Elijah want to do a Q&A?
Yes. Yeah, I was just going to talk about that.
Yeah, if you guys want to do a Q&A, make sure to raise your hands. There's a little reaction button where you can actually raise your hand instead of just unmuting.
Okay. So I was just saying that most of you know me through channeling Metatron. And Elijah has just shown up again for the second time in my life at the end of July when I was with Lynn. He was one of the guides that I channeled when I very first started channeling about 30 years ago. And when he showed up at that time, he had a normal voice. And so as he's shown up this time, he sounds very, very different. And that's one of the things that I want to explain and alert everyone to, is that he has a very guttural voice, and he tends to swallow his words a little bit. So if for any reason you're missing things, don't hesitate to say, hey, please, can you repeat that? I won't be able to read the chat while working because I'm going to be taking my glasses off. So raising the hand, and if you don't have a hand raise function, then flag Lynn down and she'll
I'll keep an eye on the chat, babe. So if they have questions, they can throw them in there. Somebody just said, is there any parameters on the questions? And I said, no lottery numbers. That's about it.
Right. But I'm going to ask everybody to just start by asking one question. And then if there's, I mean, whoever wants to ask a question, then if there's time, you can come around and ask other questions, right? So Elijah is all over the place in biblical references, even in the Kabbalistic tradition. And ultimately, he was a healer. He was an oracle, and he was the teacher of Jesus for quite a while. And so I'm really excited to introduce him to you today. So I'm going to go ahead and begin to bring in his energy. If you're not muted, will you kindly mute yourself? And then go ahead and unmute for our, Q&A. Any questions before I begin? Everybody understand what we're doing? You guys are old hats at this, so thank you. All right. Thank you, guys. I'll see you later.
Blessings upon you. We are Elijah. It is our deepest honor to be present with you today. We will allow you a moment to resonate with our energy and with our voice pattern. If you are unable to understand, please do not hesitate to speak up. We have come forward at this time numerous reasons, but one of the greatest reasons is you, beloved healers, angels. We have come to assist Gaia and humanity through transitions. We have come to guide you and assist you through your next step of evolution, both personal and the human collective. We have turned to assist those that are gathering the Essene souls to be connected, that wisdom, that magic, that understanding. We stand with the light. We bring the light to those places that are dark. Bring the light to those places that are unjust. We bring the light to those places that are struggling. We will work on a global platform. We will also work on the personal platform. And we are grateful to be here to answer your questions today. Whatever you.
Greetings, Elijah. It's Sana Grace.
We
We thank you so much for your presence with us today. Elijah, what is the primary message that higher wisdom has for those of us that are connected to the Essene community, to the wisdom of the ancients, to the Kalu? What messages do you specifically have for us as humanity at this time?
need. And one of the greatest messages is who and what you are. There are many that are going to receive information about being part of the things and others as well. And it is going to feel like a dream. It is going to feel like it is made up information. And so we encourage you to keep your hearts and your minds open so that you may begin to remember who and what you are. You were here upon earth in the first place, why you left, why you are returning. Listen inside. There's going to be more wisdom laid at your feet than you have experienced up to this time. Does this assist you, Hannah Grace?
Absolutely. And what are some of the recommendations that you can make to us to assist us in keeping our hearts open at this time?
Indeed. The world at large seems to be an unsafe and low vibrational place to be. We would remind you that you are the light that you've been looking for. And the way to keep your hearts open is to be in communion with others, in community, to come together to share your gifts and your wisdom. You will feel support. You will feel the love of others, and it will be helpful in what is your human heart open. We would also ask you to kindly stretch your understanding of what is love. Many humans tend to love with the mind. Even sometimes loving with the heart is not as expansive as you would love. Stretch your awareness to source and begin to go into the well of agape, that divine love. You may resource that through your light language, through your channeling.
Beautiful. Thank you. You have been described as a master of the breath. Can you expound on the breath, the heart, and the importance of it to us?
Indeed. Well, breath not only keeps humans alive, the breath connects you to one another, to all upon your planet, to all and to your course, as you imagine your breath and you exhale, imagine source breathing that in. And as you inhale, imagine source breathing out so that it becomes a cyclical breathing pattern. Your breath is also very important in connection to your DNA and the reconnection of many of your strands of DNA. Your breath is also important in your brain functions, and we are not speaking of everyday brain functions, but re-engaging, reconnecting with the codes that will open your brain so that you are able to be using more of your brain than just a small amount is all connected to breath. We would like to also remind you that also something connected to breath that will assist make it a fuller experience is the use of mudras. Mudras and breath can shift and change and heal anything.
Thank you so much. Elijah, is there a particular mudra that you would have all of us focus on or learn today from you?
We are starting every with what is a mudra of relief. And it is when you were playing as children. Here, people with the right thumb crossed over. And if you will hold mudra, you will begin to feel that which is not necessary, that which no longer serves you, beginning to fall away. For those of you that are working within the Akashic record healing, this mudra will help you in your healing processes as well. And those that are doing the Akashic perineum work, this is an important mudra. This is basic and is how long you hold your mudra each day. Your mudra should be held a minimum of 10 minutes. And so 10 minutes of holding your and breathing at the same time change your life. It will change your trajectory. It will change your health. It will change your channeling.
Beautiful. Thank you very, very much. Is there anyone on the platform right now that has a question that they would like to engage Elijah with? If so, could you raise your hand?
We promise that we will
Not bite? Okay.
right.
Okay, we have our first person, Aisha Sky. Aisha, go ahead and unmute yourself, please, love.
You again.
Thank you, Elijah. I would like to ask if you have information you can enlighten us with about what we're told is a first wave of energy to come to our planet.
All right. Are you speaking the first wave of energy when your planet was first created, or you now?
Now, part of the transformation.
All right. So at this time, there is what you would call the uh, has multiple facets that is going to bathe in your plan. Within this wave, codes, light codes, soul codes that each and every human will be able to partake of. And you will partake of these codes in your sleep time. This is when the codes will be given, because there is no resistance, but still be using your free will. The codes begin to increase your light quotient, and you begin to evolve as a collective much more quick. Another facet of is that there are more enlightened children being born at this time than ever before. And it's that the children that are coming in begin to hold different frequencies as well. We will not get further into that at this time. It is not time, but you will begin to understand as these babies grow into adolescence and begin to bring forth the wisdom of the cosmos. There is always the wave of those who would assist you on this journey, ever present. But we will say that you yourself are gathering light and steam, so to speak, so that you are also a wave that assists the planet, your Gaia. It is not all about what's out there. It's also about wave that you are. You will also, there's going to be more and more um, experiences of what is soul exchange and walk-ins upon your planet. This wave of souls are also here to assist, make a difference. And so it is layer upon layer upon layer that is available to humanity, collective consciousness, and to Gaia. Does this assist you?
Thank you very much.
Did you need any further clarification?
Those were wonderful details. I appreciate the information.
All right. It is our hope that you will all remember who and what you truly are. You are part of the way.
Next, we have a question from Jackie Boyd.
Good day to you, beloved.
Okay, I have a personal question about my health.
Yes.
And you talking about improving breathing is what stimulated the question. I was having a very hard time breathing this summer, and I was told it was probably long COVID, but I started taking liquid oxygen and it seemed to help. So I just kind of wondered what is going on with my health, and was this a correct diagnosis?
Yes, indeed. It was a diagnosis. One of the things that is helpful for the symptoms of what they are terming long COVID is the compression chamber, like divers go into after deep dive. This will also shift and change the body, the lungs, and the mucous membranes to heal. What is happening is that the inside lining of your lungs have been impacted, and they are it's like not smooth. They used to be like they are rough on the inside at this time. So what happens is that you breathe the pollen, instead of being breathed out again, tends to stay in the lungs. And the effects of all this also saps your energy. Yes. And so there are supplementations that can assist your process. We recommend that you have more than one opinion, really when it is um, so perhaps able to connect with is a naturopath who would have a different of understandings and will help you. Does this assist you, beloved?
Yes, I missed a little of that. You said to get another opinion. Was that correct?
Yes, we always encourage you to be proactive in your health and well-being. And so when you get a diagnosis that you're uncertain of, at a second opinion, are also you to see a naturopathic doctor to assist you. Maybe that can be an opinion.
Okay. Yeah, she was a naturopathic doctor and gave me supplements. I have been taking one, but not another one. Should I take that too for vaccinations?
That you pick and choose what you take into. Please understand that when you have someone that is trying to help you to get well, and you are not this protocol, you are short yourself. So if you feel that you must do, then do muscle testing. Taking one thing is not going to help you to get your body where you desire it to be.
Yeah, I feel very low energy and not able to write my book, for instance, and do work that I feel I should be doing.
Right.
Right. I
Assist
think
you.
that the mudra you just mentioned would help too with meditation.
Breathing, station, mudra,
All of that.
it birth.
Okay. Well, thank you very much. I was wondering about the breathing.
Right. Do the best.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Indeed.
Thank you for your question. I think that helped several people. Is there anybody else that has any questions that they would like to ask? All right, Kathy. We have Kathy Stevenson with us. Kathy, will you unmute yourself?
I was wondering, Elijah, what do you think is the best avenue that I should take to help other people as far as healing?
Right. Well, it all ends with you, all of you. And you already have tools. There are things in your life and understandings that you have, Kathy, that you don't recognize as tools as of yet. You know that the channeling resonates with you,
Yes.
and there are some other healing modalities that would be helpful. We always encourage you to find the passion in whatever you embrace. So if you are passionate, you're
I'm sorry, I missed what you said. Passionate what?
if you are passionate about Reiki, if you are passionate about body work, if you are passionate about any other healing modality, then immerse yourself.
Okay.
The Akashic record healing, immerse yourself. That is beautiful work. No reason why you not step out today in this moment and offer that to humanity. But you resist. And the resistance, go to your round table, figure it out, right? There's no more time for resistance. There's no more time for dragging. Time for saying, I will get to that class, I will get to that teaching, I will get to that understanding, I will get to my meditation. There is no more time.
You're right. You're right. You're absolutely right.
And we love you beyond measure.
I love
Each
you too.
one of you. We love you beyond measure.
Thank you very much.
Go and
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you. There was a request to demonstrate the mudra, so let me show you what it looks like. It's, you fold your hands over, the top two fingers come together, the right thumb goes over the left, and this is the mudra. You bring the palms of the hands together. Yes.
simple.
Elijah, can you elevate Melestra's hands a little higher? When you do that, there you go.
Do you remember? Held. Here's the church, here's the steeple, open the door, where's all the people? That is what you're doing. This is right over. Right.
Elijah, there's a request for you to speak a little more loudly. It comes through a little more clearly when you have a little more volume. All right, we have a few more people.
We will do our best. Thank you for reminding us.
You're welcome, beloved. All right, Heather McFarland, Ribs, you are up next.
Thank you, Elijah.
The-
I very, very happy to be here. I've been seeing, well, on camera and on video, I've been seeing orbs around me, and I'm wondering, I have only seen them one time with my naked eye, and my question is, what am I not seeing that I could see that you might want to give me a message about? And what could I do that I'm not doing?
All right. That is a beautiful. and probably to a number of people here today. So we want to remind you that the human eye reflects light differently than the eye to your camera. Sometimes it is easier to pick up the orbs, the light patterns with the camera just because it's not as complex as the human eye. So please don't yourself up. We would also say to you that there is an anticipation that you will see things outside of yourself, and you might see things out of your eye. You might see beings in your space, but we want to remind you that your clairvoyance is also that show up inside your head, inside your third eye. Those things constant and consistent and often overlooked. They're not outside of yourself. There are brilliant ways to enhance and open all of psychic centers. Allow your, which is your uh, vigorous psychic centers, to help you to open the vision. They all work together. Hear, see, know, feel. Together. You're not missing anything. You're just sometimes walking in the wrong place. Does that assist you?
Thank you. Is there anything I could do to help myself that I'm not doing? Was my question as well.
All right. Indeed. So what we are hearing from your guidance is that they would like a relationship, more constant, continual uh, communication with you. And if you will work more closely with them and let them know what it is you want and need, they are going to help you to open those aspects that will begin to fulfill those desires and dreams that you have. So that is where we ask you to place your effort and your time is in communion with your guidance. Part of their job is to assist you through this piece. All right.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Indeed.
Thank you for your questions. Next up, we have Diana.
Hello, Diana.
Hello, my friend. How are you?
Like Metatron says, we are always well.
So, my question is, will my life ever become calm again so that I can do something with Mary?
Yes. As soon as you began to in your life,
I'm sorry.
as soon as you began to make different choices in your life, you are the creator of your reality, beloved one. If you are looking for more calm, then how do you go about creating that calm? Even if you begin it with just small moments of calmness and open, you feel that you have no choice in how your life is proceeding in the moment. This is an illusion. This is an untrue, and it is an untrue perception for all of you who feel that you are without choice. We would encourage you, Diana, to kindly check out the titled The Right Use of Will. It will assist you a great deal. And even though you go, I have no time for a book, it's very small. The difference it will make in your life is very large. Set time aside. Mother doesn't care if it's 5 minutes or 5 hours. It is the intention, it is the focus, beloved one, of the love that you have for her and that she has for you. You are, through your chaos, holding her away. Embrace her and fully fill you with that love, that healing that you feel when you are close to her.
Yes. Thank you.
And you may call us up anytime.
Thank you. Thank you, Elijah. Thank you.
All right.
Diana, thank you so much for your questions. There is Myra Rath. Myra, please come.
Hello.
Hello, beloved one.
Hello. It's such an honor to speak with you.
Thank you.
I wanted to ask about the higher self and my attempts. I think maybe everyone can receive some advice about connecting with the higher self. Why is it that I feel like I have trouble getting the answers when I go into meditation? I'm just not getting clear answers from my higher self. What can I do to strengthen that?
All right. All right. We would say to you that you're not expanding far enough, and you are looking at the higher self as something that's rather contained. And we would remind you that higher self is an aspect of the soul of what I am, I am, I am. And so to begin to receive the answers, we're going to ask you to expand your consciousness, that the feeling that you're just going to higher self. Allow yourself to connect with all that you are for the answers you desire. Also relevant for all. It is not just about delineating higher self, soul self, I am presence. You are a multi package.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Does this make you, beloved?
Yes, it does. It does. Thank you.
It's time. It's time for everyone to expand past their normal way of being and thinking and experiencing life. So stretch it out, beloved one.
Thank you.
Thank you, Myra. Elijah, that's all the questions that we have.
Right.
We thank you so much for your time with us, for your love and for your guidance.
We will send a blessing of well-being and peace and love to each and every one of you. Thank you, Dave, for the loving support you have given channel as well. We look forward to meeting you again. Until then, blessings upon you.
Greetings.
Hi, everybody.
Hey, welcome back.
How did you guys do?
You did beautifully.
Weird voice, right? Could you hear the overlays? Yeah.
Yeah. We had 41 at one point. A few people have dropped off, but just thanks to everybody.
Yes,
Okay.
thank you guys. Thank you so much for coming. I really appreciate it. Mwah.
Thank you.
I love each and every one of you. Jackie, hi. Good to see you. Ah, thanks, Barb. Thanks, everybody. Love you guys.
Love you.
It's great to have everybody.
Have a wonderful rest of your evening, and we'll see you next time. I'm going to be bringing Elijah once a month and Metatron once a month, so feel free to come and play.
Oh, sounds
Thank
great.
you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thanks, you
Let's have
guys.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you.
Bye,
Wendy.
Wendy.
Bye,
everyone. Bye.
Thank
Good
you.
night.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you.
Love
Thank
you.
you, Lynn.
Love you so much.
Love you. Bye.
Thank you.
Bye. Bye.